Today, many of us take buying a loaf of bread for granted. But in 1863, the price of bread skyrocketed so high that it kick-started the largest civil disturbance the Confederacy had ever seen. Richmond, Virginia, 2 years into the Civil War. Poor weather and muddy roads make it difficult to get food to the city, and a drought the previous year results in a poor harvest. To make matters worse, a U.S. naval blockade at southern ports stops vital food supplies from reaching the South. An influx of people displaced by the war pour into the Confederate capital, pushing it to the brink of famine. When the Confederacy passes the Impressment Act, a new law that gives it the power to seize people's food and give it to the army, the price of bread goes through the roof. The starving people are becoming desperate. Confederate President Jefferson Davis causes outrage by advising them to fast and pray. Desperate, a group of 100 women, led by Mary Jackson and Minerva Meredith, seek an audience with Governor John L. Letcher, but he refuses to see them. Enraged, the women take to the streets, wielding axes and knives as they head for the city's commercial center. Crying, "Bread or blood!" the crowd swells to hundreds as more and more women join the march. As their anger rages, a riot begins. They attack storefronts and government storehouses and loot whatever they can. Jefferson Davis climbs on top of a wagon, gives the crowd 5 minutes to disperse before his troops open fire. They stop at the final minute. More than 60 people are arrested for theft and rioting. Attempts to suppress the story of the riots fail when the New York Times runs a front-page story less than a week later. The news spreads and the Confederate morale plummets. Today, historians believe the Richmond bread riot and food scarcity helped contribute to the defeat of the Confederacy itself. What is the difference between civil unrest, a protest, and a riot?